If you do this one thing every day, your English will improve far more than you could possibly imagine. Sound too good to be true? It isn't, and I'll explain why you should make this part of your English study. Why is reading a powerful tool for learning a language? How can reading be a tremendous help for you in improving your English? First of all, reading is a natural way to learn new words. Just like when you go to a party and friends introduce you to other people you might not have met, when you read, the author is introducing you to other words that you might not have encountered yet. The author is giving you a chance to become friends with these new words, providing you with context, so you not only get a sense of what the word means, but also how it is used in real life. You get to see the word in action, instead of just being on a list of vocabulary to memorize. Also, because you're learning these words in context, they'll be easier to remember than a bunch of random words thrown together on somebody's vocab list. Reading is also a natural way to learn grammar and sentence structure. Like vocabulary, you get to see sentence structure in action. And this helps you to see how you can use different sentence structures on your own whenever you write or speak English. Imitating others is a powerful method of learning, and reading will give you plenty of examples of sentence structure to imitate. And like learning vocabulary through reading, learning sentence structure through reading in context is easier for you to remember and make it your own. Another good thing about reading is that you control the pace. You can read as much as you like, as often as you like. You can speed up or slow down, depending on how easy or hard it is. You can skim over boring parts, and parts that are interesting or amusing you can read again and again if you like. You can also control the level of material you read. You can choose something on the easy side if you're looking for something that's light and fun to read, or you can choose something that's a bit of a stretch if you feel like you're up to a challenge. It's fairly easy to find books to read at whatever level of English you're at. We can also note that reading is a convenient way to learn and improve your English. You don't have to go to class. You can learn on your own according to your own schedule. Books can be found everywhere, and they're generally inexpensive, or even free if you have access to a library. And, of course, there is the internet. Reading is also convenient because books are portable. You can take them with you, so reading can be done anywhere, anytime. Whether you have just a few minutes while you're waiting in line, or maybe longer if you're taking the bus or a train or something like that. You can always grab a book and read a few pages. Because there is so much reading material available, you can be sure that you'll be able to find things to read about subjects that you enjoy. Science, literature, sports, hobbies, history. If you're interested in it, somewhere, someone has written something about it. And you don't have to limit yourself to ESL topics. The more you read, the more knowledgeable you'll become, and if you read a wide variety of things, you'll have a broader knowledge base, and you'll be a more interesting person. So consequently, you'll also find it easier to engage in conversation with a lot of different people. Reading in English will help you to think more in English. The more you read, the more this will be the case, and so English will naturally come easier to you. And this won't happen only with reading. You'll find that writing and speaking English will also seem to get easier for you. You will become more fluent in English, which means that your English will be more flowing, like water in a brook or a creek. Another way to think of it is like this. The more you fill your brain with English, the more English will come out. And reading is a very efficient way to increase your input of quality English. Last but not least, reading is fun. You get to read what you like, and when you enjoy it, it becomes easier for you. There's less stress involved, so you will remember and retain things better. Also, if you enjoy it, if you find it pleasurable, you'll do it more. So you get positive reinforcement. So this leads to a positive cycle. The more you like it, the more you do it. And then the better you get. So you like it more and you do it more and you continue to improve. So as you can see, there are a number of benefits to making reading a big part of your English study. And because I really want to encourage you to do this, I'm going to be starting a video series where I go over some books with you, kind of like a book review. I'll be looking at some children's books. And I've chosen these because I think it should be good for you if you're at an intermediate level or possibly a high beginner level of English. The vocabulary and sentence structure shouldn't be too complicated, so you'll be able to follow along. Yet the stories are interesting and will capture your attention, I believe. And let's see, the first book that I'm going to cover is this one here. It's called The Forgotten Door by Alexander Key. So if you would like to follow along, you should be able to buy this book online somewhere. I'm not going to read the book, but I will paraphrase it so you'll be able to get an idea of what's happening in the story and you can follow along that way. Let me know in the comments below what you think, or if you have any suggestion for future videos. Don't forget to give a thumbs up and subscribe. We really appreciate it. I'll see you in the next video. Bye. And skim over boring parts and parts that are interesting. Oh, cat. Totoro. No. No, kitty.